Hello friends, welcome to JQuery tutorial. In the previous video, we talked about fade in and fade out animation effect. We also saw how to use the standard string slow and fast, as well as timeout, the transition duration in terms of milliseconds. So all those parameters we explored by making use of the function calls show, hide, fade in and fade out. Now in this video we will learn slide down and slide up. So this will also accept same number of parameter to perform the transition. That means you can pass slow, fast, as well as duration in terms of milliseconds. Now let's explore slide down and slide up effects. jQuery methods slide up and slide down are used to create, expand and collapse side effects. By this time you know how to use the fade in, fade out and what kind of transition it makes. Now we will use slide up and slide down to create, expand and collapse side effects. This will be useful when we want to add animation effect by changing the element's height, right? So using the CSS we can specify height as well as width attribute to denote the size for the HTML element, right? So we can make use of the CSS property height to perform the expand and collapse effects. Since it is a slide up and down, the height comes into picture here. When you go for slide down, the element's height changes from 0 to the maximum height required for the HTML element. So if it is a paragraph with 2 lines, the HTML will decide how much is the height required to render that. And if a paragraph is a 10 line of paragraph, then the height will be more to display that 10 line of a paragraph. The slide up and slide down make use of the height from 0 to the maximum required height to display the element. Slide up will increase the height and slide down will increase the height and slide up will reduce the height from max to 0. So for example, we want to reveal a menu. We can use the slide down method, right? So let's say a menu is clickable and once you click it performs the slide down, thereby revealing the menu content. And when you pick a specific menu item, you can make use of slide up to collapse the menu. These slide up and slide down methods can accept duration in milliseconds. Now we will change the expand button's click event to experiment these functions. We know that we already added a button between the paragraph, and that button here we are accessing using the hash expand, and here is the click event handler. The is hidden tells the element is visible or not. So this pseudo you can pass to the is function. So the is a boolean function that tells is element is hidden. So if it is already hidden, it will return true. And if you see how we are using it, we use $P. So select all the paragraph and when it returns array, from that array pick the element at position 1, second element or second paragraph in this case. Then from the picked single second paragraph, we are making call to the is method, and we pass colon hidden. So this tells whether the element is hidden or not. So if it is hidden, we will enter into the true portion. If it is not hidden, then we will come here in the else part. Based on the condition return, we either expand or collapse the paragraph. And if you see, we use the second paragraph and make a call to slide down. And here we use the standard string slow, or you can use the timeout in milliseconds. That means duration in milliseconds. So when element is hidden, when it is hidden, we will come to the true part. When element is not hidden, we will go to the false part. Right? So when element is hidden, we make a call to slide down to reveal the content. Here the element is paragraph, second paragraph, right? So when it is hidden, we slide down to reveal the content. That means it performs animation. Suppose if this is the paragraph content, right? This is element, the height 0, and this is height HT max, right? Maximum height required to display the paragraph completely, right? So what it does, it performs the animation by increasing the height. So it will look like the element is expanding, right? And which element? Here we are talking about the paragraph, because that's what we pick using the $PEQ1. The effect we are hooking to that element is slide down, and duration is slow. Then we change the text to collapse, right? So in the else part, we will do the reverse animation. That means from height max, we do adjust the height periodically, and from height max it will go to 0. The net effect is the element is collapsing, right? Previously it expanded here, and here in the false part we are collapsing it by making call to the slide up, and we change the button text as expand. So user can click the same button, it will toggle between collapse and expand. Now let's go to the demo. Alright, now let's create the example. We will copy the content and paste it here. Alright, now we will go ahead and change the button text to expand and save the content. We already have the handler function, right? So this is the handler function for expand. Alright, so the code was already explained, right, in the slide. Now we replaced the code here in the click event handler. So whatever is explained in the slide, that we replaced. So it's a simple if-else condition formed based on the is method. Is hidden, based on the return value, we either make a call to slide down or slide up. In the meantime, we change the button text also, so that it will read either collapse or expand. Alright, now we will run this. Right, This time, if you see, it will do the slide down and the button text is reading expand. Initially, this will be in a hidden state, right? So we will come to this true part, and you can see this is the slide down effect, and button now reads collapse. Now when I click, this will perform the slide up and the button reads expand after that, right? So that's all here. So we experimented the slide down as well as slide up functions. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.